G'day tubers and welcome back to part 24 in Creswick in sort of central Victoria. Thank you to my subscribers and thank you to those who watch my videos. We're going to be trying a little bit of fancy editing here, which should be good for a laugh. If some of it's a bit scrubby, there's a reason for that, and the reason is that I'm not much good at bloody video editing. So we'll try our best anyway. A lot of you will know where the story comes from. But yeah, I just thought I'd stuff around. But yeah, as I say, I promised you a little bit more of Clunes. So we're going to look around Clunes a little bit and the surrounding area and just bring you a few facts and bits and pieces. I hope you enjoyed the bottle shop in the last video. It was brilliant. The bottle shop. The bottle museum. And yeah, let's go from there, guys. Righto, let's hook right into this and see how we go.
We're here to meet a friend. Come in on the train.
That must be your friend over there. I didn't leave much of him.
Well, how'd you go, viewers? I'm tipping the older of my followers would have realised that, of course, the film was Mad Max, and these particular scenes were done in Clunes. Little bit's changed, well, quite a lot. A lot of it's changed. A lot of it's been updated, and so on and so on. But you can still see the basic buildings. But yeah, that was 1979. I mean, no one had heard of Mel Gibson. Who the hell was he? I think I was about 16. And gee, what an impact the film had on all of us back then. And it's still a great film today. And yeah, it's just an interesting an interesting bit of history to catch up on. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Well, tubers, I don't think you could go to Clunes without talking about a bit of gold, obviously. In fact, you could say that about anywhere around here. This is the Port Phillip and Colonial Gold Mine. I think it closed in about 1891, but before then they found approximately 14 or 15,000 kilo of gold. Now, that is a lot of gold in anyone's books. Whether there's still any left, who knows? But yeah, wouldn't that be nice to dig up a little bit of that? Don't you know? I've been trying. Quick aerial shot of Clunes, guys, about 50 metres up. Yeah, lovely town, really nice. Reminds me of some of the older towns in Tassie, just with the old buildings and that. It's great. Tubers, this is the Port Phillip and Company gold mine in Cairns, and little old ruin over there with a date palm. Why is it whenever you see these old ruins there's a date palm next to them? They must have, you know, they must have eaten lots of pressed dates or something like that and thrown the seeds there. You always see a palm tree around them. But yeah, have a look at the works that must have gone on here. Yeah, quite a busy little place. Tubers, this is the cemetery at Cairns. Yeah, I know, you're going to be saying, why does Mick go to these joints? Well, I've told you before, I love the history, but you read some of these older headstones, and I'm 56, and you read the age at which some of these people died is a lot younger than that. And it just makes you wonder, you know, are we on borrowed time or what? I mean, look at this poor lady here. Don't know if you can make that out. 1865 she died, 46 years old. I mean, am I 10 years overdue? You just never know, do you? But the sooner I'm not under one of these places, the better, I tell you. I'm in no hurry to go underground, guys. Here's an interesting one, tubers. John Hendra died in 1918, aged 78. He's obviously his wife, Elizabeth, died 1926, she was 81. Yet have a look at the top, their children. In loving memory, William John, aged 7 months, Richard James, 8 years, and William John, 18. Now, what happened to that poor couple that all their children died? Well, I won't say all, but 3 of their children died that young. That's incredible, isn't it? Hopefully you can hear this, guys. Mark's got himself a bit of a signal here. So he started to dig.
And dig.
And dig and dig. We'll see what he's got. Give the viewers a listen to the tone, Mark. If he can get his footing over there. These old blokes, you got to watch them. He may have it out. He may have it out. Definitely a signal there. Another one there too. Might have a couple of bits. Or a shotgun shell pellets. He's onto it now. He's digging like a bloody man possessed now. If you can hear that, tubers, he's definitely got a signal. You've got that out.
No.
It's not reading. I'm not getting any reading. Right there. Had a bit of a scratch at a spot just off Slutty Creek Road, guys. There's a little turn off that goes down to picnic spot number 3. It's on your maps. And there's a bit of quite a big excavation there, or washout or sluice or whatever the hell they did to dig these out. I have no idea. Yeah, the usual stuff. Have a look at this. Bloody can ring pools, 22 shells like you wouldn't believe, and some other nails and bits and pieces. So yeah, I'll tell you what, I don't think I bought a gold detector. I think I bought a magnet, because this stuff just attracts you. This detector finds this stuff like a magnet, I tell you. Still no luck with the gold. Man, I've been trying and trying and trying. Still no luck, but there's me and plenty of others out there that aren't having any luck, so we shall press on. Hey tubers, have a look at this place. This is still Creswick. A little bit on the side of Slutty Creek Road again, but have a look at the extent
that people have gone to bloody dig this out over the years. It's bloody, they're right into the bedrock. It's, yeah, you know, I suppose the old gold fever gets into us. But have a look at the diggings here over the years, you know. It's incredible what people will do. And they wouldn't have had the machinery, you know, they wouldn't have the big plant and all that we've got today. But have a look at it. Everywhere you look, there's bloody, there's diggings, there's quartz, you know, bits of quartz reef. And yet I can't get one stinking signal here, so I don't know what's going wrong. But anyway, we'll keep trying.
Tubers, this is the Creswick Museum, which is built, or which is all displayed in the old town hall of Creswick. A lot of nice old stuff. Some old council chambers, some gold mining displays and relative history. Some interesting little displays from weights and measures, which would have been used a lot, I gather, for weighing gold, but not only that, local produce, grains, seeds, all that sort of stuff as well. But one one little thing I come across that I have never ever seen before, and it's just coming up now, just a very short little video, is it's a possum rug. And someone's collected these possums and made a rug out of them, which, I don't know, I've never seen one. It sounds a bit gross. But I guess if you're trying to keep warm, it's fair enough. But yeah, a possum rug, how's that, eh? Nice old council chambers here. Beautiful old furniture and that. Very nice. Beautiful old table. Public viewing area, as you can see, and pictures of, I guess, a lot of councillors long gone by. But yeah, you can imagine the decisions and that sort of thing that were made in this room for the local people of Creswick and the surrounding areas. Some good, some bad, I suppose. Weights and measures here, guys. As I mentioned earlier, could you imagine how much use a lot of this stuff would have got? They would have been weighing gold by the ton, I suppose, as it was coming out of the ground. But yeah, like as I also said, local produce. There was a lot of farming in the area as well, so yeah, would have got a lot of use. There's also Creswick has a bit of history, or plantation history, so I gather there's been a bit of logging. So there's a couple of saws here. Bit of looks like a pole climbing harness that you throw around the pole and sit your bum in, so that would have been fun. But yeah, well, lots of nice old knickknacks. Well worth a stop if you're coming through Creswick. Interesting device, this one, Tubes. It looks like a mixer of some sort. You crank the handle and it spins the little propellers round inside. As I've mentioned in other videos, tubers, Creswick's no different. It has its own war memorial for those that served during the wars. Yeah, once again, and I'll say it rightly or wrongly. But having said that, that's going to bring us about to the end. Now, there is a couple of points of business. In my last video, I mentioned that at the Australasian mine, pardon me, 22 men lost their lives, and I said there's a discrepancy on the plaque and the history. Well, if some idiot had have read the plaque properly, he would have seen that it said 27 trapped, 5 survived, 22 died. So that is my error. So I apologise to you for that. Number 2, I now have 7 subscribers. I want to thank that 7th person, whoever you are, and I hope you and the other 6 enjoy my future videos. More will be coming. We're finished in Creswick. Lovely place. Well worth a stop and visit. 2 weeks of scratching around in the bush and dug up a lot of history, but absolutely no gold. Not like the fella that dug up that 2-kilo nugget in Ballarat, but good luck to him. We're going to pretty much pack up and we're going to move on up the road a little bit. We might go and have a look at Malden or Castlemaine up around that way and have a scratch around there and see how we go. And one final point of business, a big thank you to Roger and Wendy from Queensland, who gave me a lot of help and a lot of good tips on various points of caravanning and that. They've been travelling around for years and years, and yeah, really, really nice. So I wish them all the best, and thank you very much for your help, Roger and Wendy. That's it, guys. I shall look forward to seeing you all in part 25. Take care, people.